If you're waiting for a check or notice in the mail from the North Carolina Department of Revenue, don't hold your breath.
Yeah, there's a reason for that. Because the agency says that the printing and mailing company that it uses unexpectedly shut down. CBS 17 investigative reporter Mary Smith is live for us tonight outside of the agency's offices in Raleigh after trying to get some answers about what's going on here all day. What did you find out?
Well, we sent a list of questions to the state agency. We're outside of its offices here in Raleigh. We were asking more details about this problem, and we did get some responses, but it's still unclear exactly how and when this will all get sorted out. The North Carolina Department of Revenue saying the printing vendor it uses, Professional Mail Services, Inc., unexpectedly shut down. The result, some notices and refund checks still not printed and mailed.
I went online to the NCDR website. It says, where's my refund? You plug in your social security number and it basically gives you an update on where things stand with your particular refund. My refund stated that it check mailed.
That was 3 weeks ago, according to the taxpayer we spoke with over the phone. He lives in Wake County and wants to remain anonymous. But he told us yesterday he was wondering where his check for several $1,000s from the state was, so he called NCDOR customer service.
Finally got a hold of a rep there, and that individual informed me that there was an issue with the printer. I've been here for 30 years in North Carolina, have never had any issues in getting a refund from the state. And just very frustrated because I'm counting on this money.
He says he tried to log into the Where's My Refund website link Friday to view the status of his refund check, and says a message popped up telling him about the vendor issue and saying, quote, as a result, there will be delays for taxpayers expecting a refund. We are working quickly to restore normal processing, and we apologize for any inconvenience this may cause. CBS 17 Investigates tried contacting Professional Mail Services, Inc., and we visited an address listed as its offices in Durham. Cars were in the parking lot outside, but no one answered the door. NCDOR told us no one was available for an interview Friday. We replied with a list of questions, including how many notices and refund checks are affected by this, and what is the timeline for getting these notices and refund checks to residents. An agency spokesperson replied saying in part, quote, the NC Department of Revenue is continuing to evaluate the impacts of notices and refund checks that were not printed or mailed by Professional Mail Services, Inc. Additional information will be provided as soon as possible. And of course, as soon as we learn more about when these checks and notices will be printed and mailed, we will absolutely keep you updated with that information. We're live in Raleigh tonight. Mary Smith, CBS 17 News.
I'm sure that is a hassle for a lot of folks who are waiting for that money to get to them. All right, we appreciate it. Thanks so much.